human error. That. So,
yeah, can't blame the software.
Right, we're good on that.
Is it coming through? No.
There you go. Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're back.
I've had a 1080 into the
Yeah. We're finally back. Sorry, we seemed to crash our broadcasting software there. So what I'm going to do is just continue to stream in 1080, and I'll just go through some of the settings to see how it performs at different settings at 1080. And we will get a different broadcasting software for when we do the next one, which will be Call of Duty on Thursday. So let's get back into the game for a minute, and then we'll come back into the settings. So let me just escape out of there and continue. So the overlay, I'll restart the frame count on the overlay in just a moment. So this is at 1080, ultra high settings. I'm going to open that cage. Oh, where's all my mates gone? Oh, they've already escaped up there. Whoa. Let's get into a fight, shall we? So we can see that it kind of drops down from about 90 odds to the 80s and sort of like late 70s when you get into a fight scene with a couple of different people. Let's get this guy in the back of the head. Got you. In your face. We are utilising the vast majority of the 3080. Smash. Behave yourself. Bam. Man's dead. Get out of town. Whoa, hang on. We're meant to be mates. There we are, okay. So we are... Oh, let's collect that stuff. I love cranberries. We'll have them. Oh, I've got my own guy. Sorry, mate. Headshot. The ultra high settings, they look great, man. But they are kind of taxing on the old 3080 there. Oh, let's just go get with my axe. See ya. So that's our longboat there. Oh, if you look at the water, look how good that looks, the reflections. Oh, hang on. Smash. Right, let's get this dude here. There we are. Right, we could probably do with getting in the boat, guys. That's our friend that we saw earlier in the game. Let's climb into there. Take command of the boat. And to a cutscene. So, I mean, during that fighting, ultra settings, it definitely oh no, take command. Oops. Yeah, we definitely saw it drop down. And it's sort of averaging at about 80 now. I think the water looks so good. So just as we're at the water right now, I'm going to pause there and I'm going to see if I can make some changes. So I've got options. I'll turn the overlay off. Go to graphics. So there are some environment options here where we've got water, and it gives you obviously on this little window in the options and you can see if you look at the shoreline, so on low, hardly any reflections, and as you go up, you see more and more reflections. So on low, hardly any, medium, kind of a little bit, and then high is your most amount of reflections there. I can't really see many other places where it makes a great deal of difference other than the shoreline. So let me drop that down to low, and then environment, keyboard, so space reflections as well. That's something else that affects water, as we can see. So when it's on, you can see that pillar going straight into the water, but as you hover over off, you can see that the reflection's still kind of there, but nowhere near as good. So let me knock that off and see what it looks like in actual gameplay. Apply those changes. Go back again. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely made a difference. I mean, the water still looks great. It's just it's not quite as reflective. Let's put the overlay back on. Let's restart that. Has made a bit of a difference to the frame rate though. We've jumped from like 80s to 94 average there. Not a huge amount of difference, but some. So apparently we can open the sail. Let's open the sail. That looks cool, doesn't it? Look at them clouds. Right, I'm going to pause there again and go to options, and we can, sorry, I'll knock the overlay off, graphics. Where was it? Volumetric clouds. So this goes from medium to very high. So we're at very high at the moment. You can kind of see in that square. Yeah, if you go all the way down to medium, the clouds start to look a bit rubbish. But as you go up to high, and then very high, and then ultra high, can't see a massive amount of difference between very high and ultra high, except maybe in that top corner. It's a little less muddy on the clouds that are sort of closest to us. But let's drop that all the way down to medium and see what difference it makes actually in the game. Escape. Yeah, look at that, man. That looks rubbish. Let's see what sort of a difference it's made to the frame rate though. Yeah, we've jumped up by about 10 frames there to... I'm going to restart that, sorry. Yeah, there's 100 frames a second now. And I don't know where I'm supposed to be going. I'm just going to fly around a little bit. Whoa, hey, look at that whale. So I'm going to try and get over... Hey, hello, mate. That looks awesome. I'm going to try and get... Whoa, oops. I think we've just hit that whale a little bit. Oh, hang on, don't go too... Wow, what's all these waves come from? So we can see a little bit of those rocky textures and snowy textures there, and obviously we can see the water. So I'm going to pause there again, go over to options, knock the overlay off, graphics. So world details, I want to drop that down. You can see, I mean, the example here is with grass, and it's just kind of, we go from low. If you look at the roof of that little building as well, as you go up, the grass becomes thicker and the roof of the building becomes better as well. It must be, I mean, it's based on a thatched roof, I'm assuming. So I'm going to drop all the way down to low and see what sort of a difference that makes to the actual gameplay. Oh, you've got to restart the game for that. Okay, we won't do that. Shadows we won't touch. Environment textures. No, we won't touch that. Or character textures. We'll do character textures in a little bit. So let's drop the clutter down to low as well and apply that. Okay, so I'm going to restart the game to apply those changes to the world, but let's just go through clutter first. So you can see on low there's hardly anything around. Go up to medium, high and very high. It's just levels of grass, I guess, different lengths. If you look at the trees a little bit as well, you can see they become like more bushy. We'll keep that at low. And what we'll do, go medium, and then go low, medium, apply. And we're just going to restart the game. Come on. It does take a minute to restart, but that's fine. So I'll take a minute just to show you my brand new Secret Labs chair, which is awesome. Love it. I love my Secret Labs chair. Anyway, I'm also, as you probably saw on the overlay, I've got a brand new Ryzen 9 5900X and a NVIDIA 3080 graphics card in there as well. Let me get this going, so continue. What? Okay, that's fine. Please try again there. I was literally just playing the game. Come on. Oh, come on. It's not working. Let me get out and restart it again. Yeah, it's playing on there. Quit to desktop. Just want to see what it looks like on those low settings. Why aren't you working? I will say that we downloaded the game this morning. It was about 40 something gigs, the initial download, and then there was an update that came a couple of hours later that was about 28 gigs. Massive. I don't know whether that was just because I downloaded it to one hard drive and then moved it to another hard drive, or maybe when you download it you'll have a huge patch as well. Okay, are you going to work now? What is going on with this? Apparently I can't communicate with the Ubisoft online service. It's just not my day today, is it? Let me quit that. I'm going to restart this computer and see if that helps. Has anyone else had this issue? Has anyone else downloaded Valhalla yet? Or any issues with Ubisoft? How do you say it? Ubisoft. Okay, what's people saying? I've got Elliot on the comments. He's going to be answering all your comments from over there. Hi, Elliot. What's Arachnophilia saying? Foreigners playing this game will think England is so lovely. I hope so. Right, let's get that back up again. Let's try this one more time. Ooh. One sec, I'm just going to...
Have you got the latest drivers yet? Because the new GeForce driver out today.
No, didn't know there was one out today. It's a new...
Came out yesterday.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
It says the... yeah, 9th. Alright, we're going to update the driver and we'll come back to you. Looks like there's going to be another game ready driver when Call of Duty comes out. We'll do another live stream of Call of Duty as well. It's our first time doing a live stream of a live benchmark. And we've had every problem that we didn't want to have all at the same time. So that's been fun. So yeah, that's coming through now. Let's have a look at what some people are saying in the comments. Arachnophilia is our #1 fan right now, it seems. So I'm just going to quickly install this new driver, probably restart the computer. Yeah, latest release done. So that seems broke. Just do a quick restart on this. And then we'll get back into the game and see what kind of an effect that's had. Hopefully huge. I know. Just did a 4-mile run, so I'm perky. Nice. I don't think I've ran for 4 miles for a long time. Okay, so we're going to restart Afterburner and River Tuner. Let's get into Ubisoft Connect. So yeah, like I said, our live stream of Valhalla, it's actually our first one that we've done like this. Sort of testing settings and sort of live benchmarking. But if you like it, let us know and we'll keep doing more. We do have plans to do Call of Duty when it comes out, and we'll also probably do Watch Dogs as well at some point. All in the build-up to Cyberpunk, which I am very, very excited for. Alright, let's restart in Valhalla then. Are you in your office? Yep, I am in the WePC or BGFG office. This is where the team at WePC works. Team of writers for the website wepc.com. We also have the video team here as well. All massive gaming and tech enthusiasts. Very lucky to be able to do this sort of thing as a job. Arachnophilia has Viking blood. Awesome. Okay, let's get through. I'm going to move my face from the middle of the screen over to here. There we go. Just take a little bit of time to load up, but I guess that's fine. Press any key. Checking for add-ons. Hopefully it'll work. Oh, what is this nonsense? I think this is going to need to be abandoned because we can't get back into the game and I don't know why. I wish your channel would grow. Me too. We are growing. We've done like 10,000 subscribers in a year. I think that's pretty good. We'll get there. But thanks for being a fan. I don't know why this isn't working. Should we just try start a new game? No. Yeah. Okay, let's just do. Let's go adventure. Let's just make it easy. We're only here to look at graphics. Ooh, that looks cool.
Silence.
So yeah, we've restarted the game. So we'll get to see Valhalla from the start, which is cool.
All was dark. There was no
Arachnophilia is off for a shower. See you later, mate. Thanks for watching.
sea, no earth, nor sky, no grass, nor wind.
Yeah, we are using OBS.
Till fire met ice.
So fire met ice in the grasping void.
And from this screen came the giant Ymir.
So I'm just going to turn on our overlay there. The overlay. You can see there that we're running an RTX 3080. We've got the Ryzen 9 5900X. And at the moment, we're looking at about 30 frames a second, but hardly using any of the GPU or CPU, to be honest. But you tend to get that with cutscenes. They do tend to be a lot less demanding. There we go. What is this? Why have you paused? There we
There
are.
you are.
So I've restarted the overlay, and you can see that we're running at about 100 frames per second. Well, this looks like fun. Who's this guy? That's his dad. I do love a Viking game.
Did you find the ring?
So we'll get through this sort of like initial scene, and then I'll start to have a look at the some of the settings again.
And surprise him with our gift. We hold it out like this. Look him in the eyes and we say, Styrbjörn, King. May our clans be forever bonded in friendship and in love. You think you can do that for me? Good. Tonight, you.
Sean Sajan's joined us. Hi, how are you doing? Anonymous boy also. Hello. Thanks for joining. We're just doing a little bit of a run through of Assassin's Creed Valhalla and having a look at some of the different settings and what sort of frame rates and stuff we can get out of those settings. Oh. So where are we going this way? He looks pretty good. Look at this guy. Looks like Charlie. Sweet. Hello, mate.
Oh, no drink in your fist? Come on, I'll find you something.
Can't. I have it something for your father.
Oh, what a piece. That must be worth 2 sturdy long ships. Give it here. I'll pass it on.
My father asked me. Secret.
Suit yourself. You're not getting any meat.
Alright, run our way to see the king to give him a gift. So what I'll do is I'll just have a go to option menu. So you can see we're at 1080. I'll just knock off the overlay, have a look at graphics. So we're on a mix of different graphics at the moment. I mean, this is where we were when we left the game a few minutes ago. We're back into it now. I'll kind of leave everything where it is, and then we'll add details as we go and see what a couple of those different settings are doing for us. Let's go back this way. Looks like we're into another cutscene. Yeah. I'll put the overlay back on.
So, you have the ring? Good. This was worn by your grandfather in the battle on the Northern Way.
Mother,
It is pulling on quite a few of the cores of the CPU there. I mean, nothing's gone to 100%, but you can see the charts are going up a little bit. Way! Someone just fell from the roof. Nice one, lad.
How come? You have a gift to deliver.
Here we go. We're going to go see the king. Why is it going black? Oh, there we are.
King. May our clans be forever bonded in friendship and love.
Okay. So just want to try and get through this first section of the game, where we're obviously trying to get through the cutscenes, get to some fighting scenes, some gameplay scenes, and see what the different settings will give us.
On ocean steed, my words gain wings. Odin's mead I forth will bring. For noble deeds thine honor sing. The brave men slain, Valkyria waits. Rewards restrained to Valhalla takes. And horns resound the mighty horn. For those who fight! For those who fight!
We're under attack. Here we go.
Ready yourself, men! Not you, Lima. Not just yet.
It is foretold. The curtains are raised. Nothing is true until it is severed.
Oh, you kind of. Oh, yeah, okay. I'm gonna go and grab the axe, I think. Whoa! Have that. Massive drop in frame rate to like 31 during this cutscene. But it's a cutscene, so it doesn't really matter. Using the graphics card for streaming or CPU. So we're actually streaming from a second computer. So we've gameplay on one computer, streaming to another using an Elgato. So there should be no effect there. That hurt.
Sigurd, take the horse. All right, wait here.
Oh.
Now it's my turn to offer you to accept your fate, die a coward.
Let's.
I will spare the rest.
Fight, my love. Do not listen.
I give my life. You spare my crown.
Fairly confident that guy in the back is going to turn out to be the big bad during the game. Might be wrong.
Fair. No, Eric. Pick up your axe.
Oh no! I think that was his mum. Oh dear, he's fallen off a cliff. Oh! Gotta say, this intro scene is pretty awesome. Oh no, horse, don't stand up! Oh no! Oh, that horse is done for. Oh, there's a wolf, but there's an axe. Let's see what happens. Go on, lad, get the axe. Oh! Oh, mate. Oh. Ah, wolf to the face. How are they performing together? Yeah, good. I mean, we'll get into more of the game in a minute. It's the first time I've had the 5900X and the 3080 together. But, I mean, alright so far. We'll get into a little bit more of the gameplay in a minute so you can see how it's performing yourself. Ah, this is where the whole Assassin's Creed thing comes in, right? Yeah.
Data streams overlapped in the same DNA. Not sure why. Fix this or pull me out. I can parse the streams with a filter. Hold on. Okay, we're good. Are we? I don't know what happened, but I can work around it. You'll have to pick a stream to keep things stable.
You'll have to pick a stream to keep things safe.
I can let the Animus modulate your identity based on signal strength. It's up to you.
Okay, so you can either be... You can be a male, you can be both, or a female. Let's do both. There we go.
Alright, I'll lock it in and push ahead to a time where these streams are more synchronized.
Jump in time.
How long have you been chasing the wolf-kissed? 17 winters. 18. Do I now haunt your dreams?
Okay, this is the guy that just killed your dad in the last scene. What I'm going to do is I'm going to restart the FPS overlay, pressing that button there, so we can get a better eye scene by scene of what it's doing. Any tips on trying to buy them? No stock anywhere. Yeah, I know. We were very, very lucky. We bought them ourselves. We had to go through the whole rigmarole of trying to find. I think we looked at, I don't know, 5-10 different places to buy them from, and finally got these and the other CPUs as well. I mean, the whole stock issues this year has been a bit of a joke, to be honest. Everything seems to be in stock issues, but I guess that's because it's 2020 and 2020 sucks. I mean, try a scalper, get yourself on, I don't know, some sort of marketplace somewhere and see if anyone's selling any, or you just have to wait until they come back into stock, unfortunately. This game looks lit. Cheers, Tetra. So I think I'm going to try and skip through this and try to actually get to some gameplay. No, no, you can't skip this bit. Oh. So the Viking lady can fight. Oh, he's dead. Peace out, homie.
No feast for you, Susan. My crew is in danger. You must be my eyes.
I'm actually going to cheat and use an Xbox controller.
My crew is in danger. I need to reach them.
So what I'll do, as we've sort of gotten into the game a little bit now, I'm going to restart the overlay again. There we go, 118 frames. I'm going to try and get up this a little bit. So let's have a look out. So that's probably a good spot to stop and have a look at some of this cloud, different options that you got with clouds. So if we go escape, options, I'll knock the overlay off there, go to graphics. We have some environment options, so water, but volumetric clouds is what we're going to look at right now. So I've got it on medium, and in this window here you can see sort of the effect of moving up the different options that you have here all the way to ultra high. So let me click ultra high and we'll get back into the game. So you see those clouds in the distance there are looking pretty good at ultra high. Let me go back to medium just so we can see that difference again. Where are we? Volumetric clouds, medium. Going to hit apply, escape. I mean, they still look good at medium. There's no denying that. It still looks great, but ultimately having it on ultra high is always going to look better. So restart the overlay there. We've got about 108 average FPS. Let's go back into here to options, graphics, and we're going to put the volumetric clouds to ultra high and see what kind of a difference that makes for us. So apply, back and back. Bring the overlay back up. And I mean, it's only dropped by about 8 frames a second. That's hardly anything. So well worth sticking your volumetric clouds on ultra high. I don't know if it'll affect further on in the game, but right now it's not really detrimental on the frame rate. Let's carry on a little bit into the game. A little bit of climbing, obviously. It is an Assassin's Creed game after all. Oh, something to collect. Cloudberries, lovely. I've heard that cloudberries and vodka is very nice. If you look at the snow by the feet, it looks pretty cool as she's running through it. Yeah, I like that. So where are we now? There looks to be a little bit of a camp down there. And a geezer. I'm assuming he's not my friend. The clouds do look awesome. Anyway. Hold for road in sight. Oh, okay, yeah. Dropped him.
This place is heavily guarded.
Let's see what we've got here. Loot. Oh, some mouldy cheese and some rope. Lovely. Some arrows. We'd like arrows. Got some food. Some more food. Let's hide you. Just in case your mates come back, we'll stick you in a bush. So this might be a very good time to sort of look at some of those grass details as we've got some bushy stuff going on here. So let's go back. So we're at about 104 average FPS there. Let's go to options, graphics again. I'll knock off the overlay. So environment textures is on high at the moment. If you look at this little window, on low it does look fairly muddy, to be honest. Medium, there's not a great deal of difference between medium and high, but medium's definitely still a little bit muddier. Let's go all the way to low. Apply. Oh, I have to restart the game. Let's not do that right now then. Let's keep that at high. We'll get a little bit further on in the game before we start making changes where we have to restart the game again, because that was really frustrating last time. We couldn't actually get back to the save point that we wanted to. Back. Lovely. Let's loot that. Okay. carry on following these footprints. Oh, we've got a raven. Let's call our raven friend. There we go. You can see over there, that's our ship. And I think where we need to be is over where that green thing is there. Let's go back to... There we are. Where are we? Nope, we're going this way. Oh, is that just where we came from? Can't tell. No, it's not. Let's hold that. Oh, there's a geezer behind there. Let's just loot that lot. And we'll move you as well, in case your mates show up. Hide you in some grass. Oh, forgot to put the overlay back in. There we are, restart that. 105 FPS. Where am I supposed to go from here? Oh, there we are, follow the footprints. So there is actually a, if I knock off the overlay for a second, at the top of the screen there, it'll show you essentially where you're supposed to be running to. But with our overlay, it sort of blurs it a little bit. Well, just in the way of it, don't blur it. Put on here. Right. Oh, what's that? How do I get in there? There's something in there that I want. Let's try to go through the door, shall we? What is this? Loot chest. Thank you, some leather.
Chet is furious. Just stay out of sight.
Yeah, you're both done. Anything else around here we should know about? No. Nothing worth looting. A rectangular stone, nice one. Let's carry on this way. Am I going to the right place here? I don't think so.
Clash of Iron. There is fighting nearby.
Where was that? Ah. What happens if you press high gear? There we go. Can you show me? Please, I will subscribe. What happens if you press high gear? Oh my god. I don't know what you mean.
Chodvik tried to sell me off. A mistake he'll regret.
Not today, he won't. I saw him board a ship at Daval's Nest not long ago.
Let's get through this cutscene. I'll see what I can do.
Leaving our crew behind.
There must still be time to save our men. I will find them. You ready the longship.
You glory hound. You would take the rescue for yourself, So the victory song is written about you.
I could storm the beach then, slay 24 men, seize our dragon boat, and hoist the sail in triumph. Up to you.
No, I will take the beach. A far more dangerous path. You search the longhouse for our crew.
Is there a way to skip this?
Go.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, we're gonna go over there, I think.
Marvelousness. Where that oathbreaker is holding my crew. Gutless warriors crawl through Ava's nest like lice. If I use the main gate, they attract attention.
Let's get up there and then let's use our raven.
Stretch your wings, Sunan.
Oh, there we go.
Longhouse. My crew should be inside.
What's in here? Hello.
Should be an opening in the roof.
Oh, that must be where my friends are hiding. Let's climb up to the roof. See if we can go find them. Let's get in there.
Squirm like that, and my axe will miss your neck. Unpleasant for both of us.
Time to die. I want to make a mess of it, bucko. You coward! Unbind me and stick an axe in my hand.
I owe you nothing, raven shit. Yours is a... You should, but if you...
You just...
Okay, go. I will sell you to hell herself. Kneel, wolf-kissed, and I will spare your life.
Shut the hole and fight!
Oh, bloody hell.
Die, you sack of shit!
Oh, I'm hitting the wrong button. Resume.
Father, you should have held on to this until the bitter end.
If I could... Kill them all!
Come on, let's try and... Gone into some sort of weird memory. Kanara TV. Hello. Hello.
Are you bewitched? Unbind us.
What? Oh, yes, of course.
Free that guy. Free those guys.
Even if your wits were somewhat rapid.
Listen here. If you can breathe, you can fight. Now come.
Together, all right?
Brutal. There's a guy in the bush there. Oh, his head's gone. Sound.
Listen here. If you can breathe, you can fight. Now come. We take back our ship.
You do not need to tell us twice.
Oh, you're on.
Snap your spine!
I've run out of arrows, I think. There's a boat, there it is. Let's get on the boat. Okay. So if I just pause it there, and what we'll do is have a look at some of these, knock that off. So we're at about 100 frames there. So world details, we won't touch that. Let's go to water. So you can see, if you look at the shoreline, you can kind of see the most sort of difference there. So we're at low at the moment. If we pop all the way over to high, kind of see what difference that makes. And we'll also look at screen space reflection. So we're off at the moment. When you go on, you can definitely see that the reflections are way better. So we'll knock that on, hit apply, and get back into the game. Oh, and it does look better. Look at that. So good. Yeah, look at the guy on the shoreline there. You can see stuff inside the water. And what's the effect that's having on... So we have dropped to the late 80s. Put the sail up. Not 100% sure where we're supposed to go. Let's follow that green thing there. Might be a good place to have a look at the cloud effects again, maybe. So there we are, clouds. Let's go back to medium. So
Smell like blood and shit.
I like my version better.
they still look good at medium, I think. Keep an eye on that big cloud there. Let's go over to where is it? There we are. Very high. Apply and back. Yeah. Looks better. Obviously there's a drop in FPS, but it does look way better. I'm going to restart that there. So I think so. Go to that big house over there.
Someone is setting up an outpost on that island.
Shut this man.
What was supposed to be? Yeah, the water looks amazing. Are we meant to be going into there? Let's go that way.
I hardly expect him to relent.
Your hatred for that man burns bright wolf-kissed. I could warm my balls on it.
Would you not prefer a pair of sealskin breeches?
Just take care, Eivor. Such hatred can make you careless. What he did to your father, he did to all of us. You are not in this fight alone.
Must be around these rocks I was supposed to be going.
King Styrbjorn will scold you for setting out against his wishes.
Of course you will.
Is that not something you worry over?
I worry only that our king will not see that I am right until it's too late.
What about Sigurd? What would he say?
If Sigurd were here, he would be sitting beside you, wiping the blood from his axe, smiling into the breeze.
Whoa, hang on, crashing.
You must sail! Catch the wind! More sail!
Let's go faster. I'm assuming we're going over there.
And what will you tell our king about this misadventure?
Only the truth. He attacked Jormungand's fortress, killed his men, and weakened his control of this land.
Will you mention the part where you lost your crew and were nearly sold as a thrall? Will that be part of your saga?
There's a skald who dares sing that verse. He'll be his last song.
Roller stock.
The ship here!
There we are. So we should be able to see. This is probably a really good place to look at. Go to options, graphics, the water thing again. So go low, let's apply that. Go back. Yeah, you can still see some reflections there, but you're not really seeing anything inside the water too much. Let's put that back on. Then we'll go back to high. Oh, let's knock off screen space reflection. Sorry, first. Go back to low there. I mean, still looks good. But let's put them back on. Let's put that to high. And let's put that back on. Let's hit apply. Yeah, you can definitely tell the difference there, can't you? It's all the way along the shoreline. Definitely a drop in FPS, but it does look great. Speak to this guy. Oh, girl, sorry.
Good this time. A warm welcome as always, Randy. You look like bread and shit. What happened? Nothing to crow about, except to say the men who delayed us are dead. How are you? Well enough. I expect my husband good to hear.
Sigurd will not save you.
Did your raid? No, they read.
After so many...
A good idea.
That I do not advise.
I can wait.
A cloud hangs over you. Is something wrong?
Seeing a feeling.
Memories of...
I should speak.
Take your time getting set.
I think you
I will
Yeah,
let
I'm
you
just
know.
skipping through these cutscenes a little bit. Okay. We save there? Let's go back. Let's... So what I want to do is change the... Put everything to kind of low. Or as low as it'll go anyway. See what it looks like, and then we'll bring things back one at a time and start to see what sort of an effect that they have. Let's apply. We do need to restart the game, but that's fine. Who's still with me? Travis. Hi, Travis. Come on. AMD Ryzen. Yep, that is what we're running. We're going to continue. Why? Cancel. Hit load game. There we go. Why is this not working? There we go. Oh, where's this place? Loading screen's pretty cool. So I've just turned everything onto low. Ooh, can definitely see the difference. It still looks cool, but you're losing. I mean, if you look at the shield there, you're losing the texture of the wood. If you look at her clothing, you're losing the texture in the clothing for sure. The water, really muddy, and the snow looks rubbish. Let's have a run around and see what that's.
Avon, did you bring us any treasure?
I return. Hello, Eivor.
Hold chain to park off. Okay, what I'm going to do now, I mean, everything just looks a little bit muddy and a little bit blocky. So what I'll do is start to bring back some of those options and see what it's going to do. Oh, left on the earliest and on high. Oops, we'll turn it off later. So world details are at low at the moment. Medium, high, very high, and ultra high. Let's go to high, and then we'll jump up to ultra high and see kind of what the difference is. I'm going to have to restart the game. This is a bit frustrating. You've got to restart the game every time you make a change. I would have liked to have seen that like, be a little bit more, I don't know, better in-game. I think all the commotion is because we've just had some Xboxes delivered. Yeah, we just had our Xboxes delivered. Of course, the Xbox is released today as well as Valhalla. Load game. Let's go about that. So we're looking to see if any of those world details have changed. If we look at options, graphics. So yeah, world details run high. Yeah, I mean, we'll argue the cliffs look a bit better. A little bit more snow. Should be seeing breathing. I don't know if it could be 4 to be fair. It's not. I wouldn't say it's a huge sort of leap. What I'll do is I'll start to bring a couple more things in as well. Clutter, let's put that to high. Shadows, let's put that to high. The Volumetric Clouds, high. Water, we'll put to medium. Let's leave the screen space reflections off, and what I'll do is then I'll jump over to the highest settings next and sort of see if there's much of a huge difference there. But of course we have to restart the game again. Annoying. As you can see, I'm sat in my Secret Lab chair. Just got it. It's brilliant. Yeah, really like the Secret Lab chair. Highly advise buying one. Have a look on WePC actually. We've got a Secret Lab page on there that you can take a look at. So good. What I love about it is it comes with this pillow, like a lumbar support thing there. Oh, you got the Xboxes? Bring them over, man. I mean, the game's just restarting, so... Bring the Xbox over here. So we're going to load the game back to where we were. That one there. We've just got an Xbox.
Nice. We've got two actually. We've got the
we've got both of them.
Series S as well. Happy days.
We probably won't do a live stream with these. I don't even know why we've got them. We're a PC company. We just love games. Oh, you can see there, as soon as you start to boost things, the world starts to come alive a little bit. You can see the stonework on the building looks better. The shields are starting to look better. The cliffs are starting to look better. The texture on the clothing as well is a little less muddy. See some reflections in the water. Still not... Oh, you can start to see some stuff in the water as well. There's some shells and stuff there. That's cool. Yeah, like that a lot. So what we'll do now is we will... Let's boost everything up all the way. Ultra high for everything. So let me show you kind of what this does then. So world details have gone from low, which you can see there, all the way to ultra high. Everything just going up. and on. Apply. And we have to restart the game again. It's really annoying having to restart the game every single time you make a change to the graphics. But nature of the beast, I guess. So you can skip through this lot. Okay. Okay, load game. We'll go to there. So we've now set everything to ultra high, and we should be able to see a big difference in everything. So this is everything at ultra high now, and you can definitely. There's not, to be fair, between those sort of like medium and high settings and this, not a huge amount of difference. I mean, some in the textures maybe. The cliffs, there's definitely like more snow, so they look a little bit more lifelike. The reflections in the water, you can see the reflection of the boat there. Potentially more sort of shells and stuff in the water. But it's not like a giant jump from the sort of like medium to high settings. Let's bring that overhead back in, and it's gone from sort of we started off at over 100 frames per second. I think it was 100 something frames per second, down to between 85 and 90, and now we're looking at like 68 frames a second with all these ultra settings on at 1080p. Yeah. As she's breathing, the sort of condensed air, whatever that is, coming out of her mouth does look a lot better with ultra high, I think. The snow looks really good as well. Yeah, I mean, what do you guys think? Those of you who've been following along. I'm going to actually probably end that live stream now. Been going for over an hour. We're going to have another one for Call of Duty in a couple of days, and as new games start to come through, we'll do these for new games as well. Just looking at settings, testing settings, and seeing what the effect is on the FPS. And we've also got Watch Dogs coming up at some point in the future, so stay with us and you'll find out when. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.